Good morning. Hi. My name is Amin Chabi, and I'm the founder and CEO of Lúnasa Space. And I'm here to tell you about how space infrastructure is no different than Earth infrastructure. They all need maintenance services. During this decade, there are going to be about tens of thousands of satellites launched into space. Now, a lot of these satellites will get into a challenging part where it's going to be hard for them and expensive to be deployed into their precise orbit. Then what happens is these satellites, they lose their controllability, they lose their fuel, that they want to get to their operational orbit. So they're remaining up there as a debris, increasing the number of risks to our other operational satellites if they collide to each other. Now, what we are proposing to do is develop a servicing vehicle for these space satellites where we can transfer them in space directly to their dedicated orbit. And once these satellites perhaps lose their fuel or propulsion system or controllability, we dock to these satellites in space and provide additional maneuverability. Now, I want to show you a small animation on how we do this operation, which is quite different with the other offerings in the industry. We have designed the first of its kind reusable satellite, which we leave the satellite in space throughout its operational time. And then what we do is we focus on launching the customer satellites on another affordable rocket and affordable stage to its initial orbit. Once it's deployed into its orbit, our satellite approaches it, uses our own AI-based vision navigation system to rendezvous and dock with the customer satellites. I'll just talk through the video. This is our AI-based model, which identifies the target, finds its pose, orientation, and estimation, and approaches towards the right way of docking. Once the docking has been completed, it transfers all of those dedicated payloads to their optimal orbit. That's our first mission. Once the payloads are deployed, then we start to consider about how to go to the second objective, which is those satellites if they have perhaps faced some malfunctions. So we look at these satellites that are basically broken. We find how the satellite is moving, deploy a pod, which inside this pod is a new propulsion system, new control system. It rendezvous and docks with these satellites in space. Now the operator can again operate its satellite, move it to its orbit, and once the mission is done, we detach from the shuttle, but our satellite remains up there to do more and more missions throughout its lifetime. This is how we are changing the way that the space operation has been done before, making it more sustainable, reusable, and affordable for the economy. At Lúnasa, what we have done, we have gathered. So at this stage, we have built our own AI-based rendezvous and docking system. We have tested it recently using UK Space Agency's investment, and we are going to be launching this technology in space by next year to demonstrate two satellites, how would they rendezvous and dock with each other on orbit. What you can see from here is our satellite that we're launching next year. On the other robot, there is a vision processor which identifies the satellite, finds its pose and orientation using the markers, the fiducial markers. Once it's close by, it approaches towards the right way of docking with the satellite where the next operations can complete. At Lúnasa, we have gathered an all-star team of 10. Myself, I'm a space engineer. I have a background in developing a few projects for the UK Space Agency. Before that, I was mainly in the commercials. And we have a team which they have designed, built, launched, operated satellites in the past. And they're helping us to kick off Lúnasa. Lastly, right now we are raising our seed round. And we are planning to use the seed round for our mission coming up next year. If anybody would like to know more about what we do and how we do and about the round, please come and find us. Thank you.